everybody, Mark here at 8 Minute Axe. This is a review of the Harley Benton RB-612 CS electric 12-string guitar. Essentially Harley Benton's take on the Rickenbacker 12-string, like the one hanging behind me. I promise you, this is the only review on this guitar that you need to watch. I'm going to tell you all you need to know, answer all your questions, tell you how it sounds, plays, feels, looks, what kind of condition it was in when it got here, as well as play you some all-time classic electric 12-string riffs, and I'm going to finish with an electric 12-string solo. So I'm guessing a lot of you are here for the same reason. Unless you play in a Byrds or Tom Petty tribute band, it's hard to justify the cost of an electric 12-string guitar. There are tons of great acoustic 12-string songs, and as I think I've proven on this channel, even songs that were originally written on a 6-string acoustic sound so much fuller and better on a 12-string acoustic. But the electric 12-string is definitely a different beast. So even though you know it's an incredibly niche instrument, you don't care, you want one. So what are your options? Well, you can plunk down $3,000 for what is definitely the most famous and most popular electric 12-string, the Rickenbacker. A little note, I borrowed that one. And while there are many other electric 12-strings less expensive than the Rickenbacker, I think where most people go next is the Danelectro. But even the Danelectro is going to set you back $600. So if you're like me, you think, where can I get a cheap 12-string electric? Well, I'll tell you what, this thing set me back exactly $281. That's including shipping. Now that's still $281, but the way I figure it, if the thing plays well and sounds good, it certainly looks cool as hell, then I think the cost can be justified. So now the pressure's on me to give you the information so that you can decide with confidence whether or not this is a worthwhile purchase. This is not a paid endorsement. This is 100% my opinion of the guitar. I paid for this guitar with my own money, and as far as I know, Thomann doesn't even know that I have a YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, please take a moment, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to get notified when I upload new videos, and if you like the video, please hit the like button too. I promised an unboxing, but let me tell you, I watched a bunch of unboxing videos last night, and it does not make for very compelling viewing. The way I figure it, there's only two reasons why I'd want to watch somebody unbox a guitar. Number one, if it's one of those reveal videos where you don't know what's inside, or you just want to know how well the guitar was packed. So I did shoot a short unboxing video. So after waiting 8 weeks, it has finally arrived. My Harley Benton electric 12-string. I've seen some other unboxings, and I know sometimes it doesn't go well. As a matter of fact, I didn't even bring a tool downstairs in which to cut the box. So things are off to a bad start. I'm going to make this unboxing really easy. Watch this. Let's take this out, and the real reveal coming up. Hope you can see this. All right, let me open this baby up. I heard that Thomann does a good job. They did a good job. This is how most guitars come these days. Packed well, but it's packed like every guitar that I've ordered recently. Let's pull this off. I'm confident I'm going to keep this. There's no way I'm going to send this back to Europe, so I'm just going to rip this thing off. Not the way you're supposed to do it. Not the way the videos are supposed to go, right? Crazy. Anyway, here we go. I do like these. I save these because when I pack guitars, that's the extra touch. Nothing says I care like one of these little foam doodads. So the guitar has been unboxed, and I will tell you, my first impression was and is, this guitar looks so cool. I absolutely love the retro look, and while Harley Benton definitely had Rickenbacker in mind when they designed this thing, I think it looks cooler than the Rickenbacker. And one thing I like a lot better than the Rickenbacker is that the body's a lot smaller on this. The neck feels great, and I actually like the way the headstock is designed too. I do not like the Rickenbacker headstock. For those of you that are unfamiliar with the Rickenbacker, the tuning pegs go like this and like that and like this and like that, and it's a little confusing. I just don't like it. I like the straight 6 on top, 6 on bottom. There are a few things that I always check when I get a new guitar in the mail, and I'm going to take you through them real quickly. The first thing I do is check for dings and scratches. Kind of put it up to the light, see if you get scratches. The next thing I always do is just to see if this is really a new guitar. Sometimes they like to repackage them, so you want to check the back, see if there's any buckle rash. Check the pick guard, see if there's any scratches, and there aren't. This is definitely a new guitar. Next thing I do is check the hardware, make sure that everything has been screwed on correctly, all the tuners look good, bridge is on properly, the strings seem to be sitting on the saddles properly. Everything looks good so far. The next thing I do is I run my hand up and down the neck to see how well the frets were cut. For budget guitars, it's really common for the frets to be uneven. So if you get a guitar with a few uneven frets, as long as they're not sharp, it may just be something you have to deal with. For $281, so far this thing is doing really well. The binding on it looks really even, and even the binding in the F-holes looks good. I'm going to give you a close-up of the guitar and run the specs on the side so you can see them. I'm not going to go over every little thing. If you have a particular thing you're looking for, you can check the specs. The one thing that I couldn't find anywhere is the material that the nut is made out of. It's not in the specs. I know a lot of Harley Benton nuts are made of bone. This one looks plastic to me. If you happen to know for sure, please leave me a comment and let me know. The next thing I do is give it a strum and see how out of tune it is. Wow, I know it sounds bad, but that's actually not that out of tune considering it just got shipped from Germany. Let me tune it up and I will be right back. So now that the guitar is in tune, the first thing I do is check the action. The action on this guitar is absolutely perfect. There's no fret buzz, no notes are choking out anywhere, but it's low enough where I can play it comfortably. So now it's time to play. So this guitar is loaded with a couple of mini humbuckers that are meant to capture that classic 60s sound. So let's see how well they do. Harley Benton guitars are available through the Thomann Company. They're a worldwide distributor, Thomann. They're a German company. And if you're here in the US, you do have to factor in the shipping cost. I think the thing sounds absolutely fantastic. I absolutely recommend it. It's a steal for $281. I guess the only other thing to do is to put it up head to head against the Rickenbacker, and I'm going to do that in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope I answered all your questions. If I didn't, please leave them in the comments and I will get back to you. Most importantly, have a great day and I'll see you in the next video.